Hello. Kelop bilasinglar. Kech bo'lganda charchab qo'ymayapsizlarmi? Sog'liq yaxshimi? Qanday bo'lyapsizlar? Zerikmaygina o'tiribsizlarmi? Xo'p. Bugun bizda yana kes. Aslida boshqa o'yin bo'lish kerak edi. Lekin nima desam bo'ladi, planlar o'zgarib deydimi? 2-3 kundan beri tuzilib yurgan planlar o'xshamay qoldi bugunga. Shuning uchun biz bugun kes 2 o'yinni o'ynamoqchimiz. Xo'p. Qaniydi hozirgi arujamiz. Hozir kelgan arujamiz qaysidir edi? View in loadout. Shu edi o. Bunda yo'q o. Yo'q bo'lar ekan. Xo'p. Hozirgi arujaga qanday qo'liga narsalar aldirsak bo'lardi. Mana bu narsani qanday ishlatamiz? Qaysi arujada yaxshi ko'rinib turadi? Mana bundan. Qanday shu? Joylaveramiz aka. Menimcha UMPga data bo'lib turadi bu. Yo'q, UMPga bo'lmaydi-da. UMPga yaxshi emas-da. USBga o'tkazayim. Nimaga aynan terrornikiga qo'yapti keyin? Eagle'ga qo'yayim. Yo'q, Eagle'ga qo'yib bo'lmaydi shekilli. Qanday apply qilsak bo'ladi? Normalni joy shekilli shera. Yaxshi, endi buni qanday joylaymiz? Qanday joylaymiz arujaga shuni? Aytinglar shuni. Pokke doktorata. Eronda bormi? To'g'ri. Bunday qilib Eagle'ga kiramiz. Mana apply sticker bor ekan. Mana shuni qo'yamiz. Qulog'ini turadi. To'xtala. Baribir shu eagle'ga qo'yamiz. Add sticker. Bo'ldimi? Qanday qo'yaman? Yo'q, qo'yayım. We've inward out. Apply sticker. Ha, 5 ta sticker yopishtirish kerak bir vaqt o'zida. Bo'lmagan gapdir, ha? Ayo. You must own the sticker before. Xo'p. Menga stiker qo'yishni o'rgatinglar endi. Qanday qo'yamiz stikerni? Qaranglar. O'rgatadiganlar bormi? O'rgatadiganlar bormi? O'rgatadiganlar. Qanday qo'yaman buni? Qanday qo'yaman shuni o'rgatinglar. Kim bor qani? Yozinglar qani? Qanday bir stikerni qo'yib olsam bo'ladi? Короче, qanday qo'yish baribir bilmadim. Zamitga emas. Настройки контроллер. Друзья. Korоче, kerak emas. Shu paytgacha ham o'sha skinlarsiz o'ynatgandik, to'g'rimi? To'g'rimi? To'ppa to'g'ri. Go! Neklar bosib o'tiringlar qani. Mengangoli goli goli goli goli goli mengangoli mengangoli. Mirash, umuman farqi yo'q sonasin.
Let's roll.
Mengangoli goli goli goli goli goli mengangoli mengangoli mengangoli goli goli goli goli goli mengangoli mengangoli.
Whoa.
Watch out. These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using it.
It's Elon Musk dedim.
Okay.
Mengangoli goli goli goli goli goli mengangoli mengangoli mengangoli goli goli goli goli goli mengangoli
Let's show them
mengangoli.
who we are. Decoys out.
Hello everyone.
Hello, hello.
Flashback.
On the meat, on the meat.
Ey. Cover.
No way. O'g'laliklar bosib o'tiringlar.
Akib, go.
Да, ебать не русский.
Пиздец, блядь. Вахуй.
Nima qilyapti? Urilmadi. Loy. Laklar bosinglar o'g'lar. Loy deb yozib qo'yinglar. Akib loy deb yozib qo'yinglar. Akib loy deb yozamiz chatga o'g'lar. Chatga yozishni bilmayotganlar o'rgatib beraman xohlasalaring.
Are we rushing in? Or are we going sneaky beaky like?
Ебанулся. Heh.
Bot. Akimga kirib kuldi akada. Yo, bu turishda arasha olmaymiz.
Ебамся все.
Да пиздец.
Hech kim o'ynashni. Laklar bosib o'tiringlar o'g'lar. O'zi bitta odam chiqib ham ketdi bizdan. Ha? Chiqarib yuboramiz akibni. Yo. Ovozlari eshitilyaptimi? Chat yozinglar qani bir bunday. Meni ovozim eshitilyaptimi? O'yinda ovozi qanday eshitilyapti? 4 ta odam o'tiribdi. No, hech kim like ham bosmaydi, yozmaydi ham.
Бля, заебись теперь.
doing, man?
Fucking you
Give me my
mother.
weapon.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Yo, XO. XD, give me my weapon. It's mine, give me.
Rush.
I'm not Russian. Give me my weapon. Lochrijs me halen. Koras laos. Ama lenge kosta me shanorilla. Botla.
So low.
Botla
Let's have
kanındaymış.
at it, mates. Grenade out.
I've got enemy.
Bella.
Kaç. Oy. Aldın mı? Turu aladı da Borku. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Fuck you, bitch.
Muydin. Thank you, man. Bizi şeri görüptü bizi. Koyulmuşlar. Nafas olishda bilaman da bular qayerda kelayotganini. Просто biz sheriklab oplayapti.
Queen countrymen. Smoke.
Чё, блядь? Я кого-то забрал.
Yo'q. Ne bunaqa? Biz sheriklar bot indamay o'tiradi. They on the A, man. Yaxshi. On the A. Aqlli. Yo'qolib qolaversinlar shunaqa botlar. Вообще kerak emas. Bir o'zim o'ynasam o'ynardim da shu paytda. Просто biz sheriklar chichivoradi-da.
Втроем играем вот против пятерых, нахуй, заебись.
Кайф.
Deploying flashbang. Deploying flashbang. Laying down smoke.
Бля, Данил, авик у меня есть.
Я лучше сохраню, я один не
Kurdular emri o'rganini.
Давай, делай эйс.
Yo'q. Og'alar nimadir yozyapsizlar, menda chatga kelmayaptimi deyman-da. O'tiribsiz. Yo'qlar, bir bunday nima
Ебать.
Бля, я вам
Ладно,
не это, нахуй, я вам не симпл тут.
Game paused.
Бля.
Идемте через Б, пойдем.
Nima gap? Oka, tinchmisiz?
Bля,
Sog'lar,
terrorist,
yaxshimi? Charchab
terror
qo'ymasin
terrorist.
biratan. Zerikmagina o'tiribsizmi? Ishlaringiz bo'yotibdimi? Mendan so'raysizmi? Вообще zerikib ketdim. Bugun boshqa o'yin o'ynamoqchi edik.
Тайминг дай покурить.
Planlarimiz boshqa edi. Sheriklarimiz kalla qo'ydi. Bugungi planlarimiz shunday kuyib ketdi. Nimaga kam stream qo'yasiz? Kecha qilmoqchi edim stream. Kecha kechga o'zi planlar bor edi. Bugun ekzamen borligi uchun kecha qilmadim stream. Bu mayda chuydalarni to'g'riladim, o'yinda tortib, ikkita o'yinlar tortib qo'yganmiz. Bugunga rejalashtirilgan o'yinda o'ynaymiz deb kecha tortib tayyorlab qo'ydim. No, bo'lmadi shu. Bugun endi shuning uchun kesik o'ynab o'tiribmiz. Face off. Ana bo'lmasa. Shu bugungi planlarimiz bor edi. O'z bilasizlar. Kim kalla qo'yganini, qanday kalla qo'yganini. Bittasiz emas. Yana bitta sherigimiz bor edi. U ham shunaqa qildi. Wi-Fi'm ishlamayapti, pulim tugab qolibdi.
Таймер идем через бабу идем.
Let's go.
Не, я на А пойду.
Stream qilganimiz yo'q kecha ham.
Ладно, я с тобой.
Bugun.
Deploying flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
They're coming to mid. They're coming from mid.
Я в слепе.
Ё-моё.
Пиздец, там двое, там два авика.
O'zimizni bo'ldim. Yo, stream qilardik bugunga. Bugunga stream qilsak, odamlarga normalniy bo'lsa,
Бля.
Бля, я пол хп снял.
odamlarga normalniy bo'lsa, shu bilan keyin yozib yuborardik.
А, их там трое.
Stream qilamiz, o'g'lim. Bo'lmabdi, endi bugunga nasib qilmabdi. Bugunga kelsak ham faqat o'ynab qo'yamiz. Ko'proq yoqing stream
Там я так, я туда в слепе закинул.
Iskan bosib qo'ying.
Окей.
Stream qilamiz, kechga qilamiz-da, unaqa ko'p bo'lmaydi, baribir ham.
Одну туда кидаю, и одну...
Deploying flashbang.
Ё-моё, hammasi otdi flashbang.
Flashbang.
Одного убил,
Бля,
один яма,
пиздец.
один яма. Яма, яма.
Бля.
Naq zerikib, kirib, loy o'yinlar tomosha qilib o'tirasizlar endi, I don't want to, I don't want this. I don't want this, I don't want this. Vo, men ham Minecraft stream qilishim kerak.
Let's go, fellas.
Minecraft qilmadim. Agar kes o'ynasangiz, kesga kiraylik.
Deploying flashbang. Deploying flashbang.
Mayyo, maylimi o'ynasam, aka majorni borga ko'raylik. Qanaqa edi major, nima edi tushunmadim. Qiziqroq bo'ladi.
Тигр.
Nima edi o'sha major?
Справа. Двое. Шагам.
Qani chatga yozinglar-chi, orqadan keldi, orqasidan keldi o'zi.
Бля.
Бля. Я прям приугадал.
Avpishnik legenda. Чётко o'ynab beryapti avpishnik ulardan bor.
Втроем тяжело просто.
Да, пиздец. Против пятерых.
Да.
Чёtко o'ynayapti avpishnik ulardan. What you doing, man?
Deploying flashbang.
No way.
Smoke. Flashbang.
Отказывайся, Тамик, откажись, Тамик,
Qanday bir?
откажись.
Adolatsizliklar, ha? Qanday bir adolatsizliklar, ha?
Бля.
Bilim to'tish kerak. Kim chempionat. Yutqazlik foydasi yo'q ekan baribir. Qayerdan tortish kerak? Qanday tortish kerak? Aytinglar, shunday tortamiz, ko'ramiz, o'ynaveramiz. Bizga nima? Mana nima deyapsizlar? Majors. Qaysi birisi edi? Mana bumidi? Spirit bilan vitality. Spirit bilan vitality. Qachon bo'ladi bularda o'yini o'zi? Pics are no locked debdi. İçidan ham ko'rsa bo'ladi. Ustiga bosib turing. Shunimi ustiga? Hech narsa bo'lmayapti, bosib tursam. Mana bunaqa qo'shilish kerakmi? Menimcha, mana shunday to'lovi bor-ku, buni ham ko'rish uchun ham. Sotib olish kerak ekan. Ko'rdingizmi? Sotib olish kerak ekan. Glavni o'ng burchakda chiqqan qarang prямой эфир. News? Shutdown. Yo'q, bu yerda ham bo'lmaydi. Yo'q. Qo'sh menyuga chiqing, chiqdim, xo'p. Bu yerda ham bo'lmasa kerak. Pettam. Yo'q, bu yerda ham bo'lmaydi. O'ng burchakda deyapsiz-ku. Pastda bu narsa tepada bu darajalar. Hop, news emas, store emas. Playmi? Watch matches and tournaments debdi mana, qarang. Sizda chiqmabdi shekilli, ha, hali chiqmaganda menda shu. Chiqsa qo'yardim. Spirit, Team Spirit. Balki bo'lmayotgandir hozir. Nima deysizlar? YouTube'dan qo'ying. YouTube'dan. Major. Shu bo'lsa kerak.
Na'Vi has shown us great counter-strike this event. Na'Vi have exceeded expectations, but they are up against a Goliath tonight.
No doubt about it. Looking at the results that have happened so far, it's very clear nobody's safe. Let's see who sets the tone.
Kindar getting fully flashed immediately. That's pressure up into connector. And Quesarado finds himself a double kill from the catwalk. Wonderful's already gonna answer from the top of middle. That's man advantage Na'Vi.
Yeah, that's a big clapback, actually. There's a rotation coming in. Yuri goes unspotted.
Quick insta headshot. Oh, a little more labored there from Fallen. Wonderful's going to continue with this. And as he takes a look over top of the staircase, it's just this Yuri position in sight. There comes that second. And we've got Na'Vi finding the first round with the quad kill on the pistol.
That's 4 for Wonderful.
What a surprise. Guns for $1 yet again. Not tired? Stop wasting time and money on junk. With Hellcase, your inventory will turn into
that backroom support system for a guy like Wonderful to continue with this success as the pressure will
run at Austin. And now the hardest possible playoffs that we've seen ever at a major. And Zaiwu starts off strong. Now that draw, playing against the Mongols, may be one of the more favorable ones. The question is, you know, we saw Mongols play so incredibly well to take out G2 to get their place in playoffs. So for Vitality to make them look like light work, obviously in retrospect, that makes it feel like, oh, with Control as they were too green, there was no chance for them to actually win. But in reality, if we saw Mongols play against another team in this top 8, you know, could they have made Falcons show? Could they have beaten Bells on a good day? We don't know. That's what we're here to find out in this match with a step up in competition like Spirit.
To step up in competition, but it's also head-to-head that I think they enjoy, right? Map pool, strong versus Spirit. Most recent game, strong versus Spirit, got close, but that was still the Vitality that we had questions about in regards of their ability to get back to winning ways. You know, they don't pick it up in Hong Kong. There's no hiding that, but it did still show us that Vitality are here to play at the end of the year. And, you know, there was a moment in this season where we were contrasting Vitality to Astralis, and we wanted all those records to be broken. The one thing they can still chase, back-to-back major champions. It's been a long time since it's happened, Launders, but that's the dream that they chase, and they've got to get through Spirit if they want to solidify it here in Budapest.
My favorite new Swedish proverb, no one is tired the day after victory. And what we see from Vitality, who have been pushed to the limits and are the team who have the most excuses for why they might be burnt out, exhausted, overdone when it comes to all the runs throughout the season, making it to every grand finals and winning most of the time. And the team that even in the second 6 months have still made the highest average placings of any roster in the top 10. They're the team who now, on these last 2 days, it doesn't really matter what you have left in the tank. You can see the finish line now. They will find stamina to pick it up and show us June CS here for this major. Nothing matters now from what you've seen from Vitality on their worst days or how they could lose to G2 in a grand finals. Like, that to me isn't going to be a factor in this match versus Spirit. I think we're going to get the best Vitality we've ever seen.
There's a lot of discussion back in the quarterfinals as well when it boiled down to who could handle the pressure, who would be able to do it on the major stage. Isn't it funny how with these two great rosters, that conversation has kind of faded into the background? It feels like we have that talk with quarterfinals. But then once we get to semis, we start discussing the possibility of being the champion. You know, they shed that weight, and they just hopefully have the level of Counter-Strike that it would take to go up versus the other Goliath on the other side of the stage.
It's a major that this playoffs, we've just had too many stories. It's impossible to follow every good narrative because there's just a million. Like, we're obviously so lucky to have that, and it's crazy that a team like Vitality, I feel like, are even being under-talked about.
How to win this tournament because we are a fucking great team, okay? You fucking insane, guys. Let's fucking play as a team, okay? Let's fucking go, guys!
There will be a lot of swearing today.
We welcome it.
A lot of motivational words. And, you know, that might be the deciding factor. I think all else equal. The great CS that we're going to see from Spirit, the great CS that Vitality will show us, all Xtaz and Halley are going to try to do is make sure that they can cultivate those moments again. Just make sure you play your best CS. It's not about reaching a new level for either of these teams. It's about having your best day in the most important situation.
Easier said than done.
When we talk about Zway, I mean, there's no one on Vitality that has had form like Zway and then suddenly shows up and gets an ace on 2 maps. Well, there's more questions about Spirit than there are
Hozir ham ko'rdim shekilli. Mana shu bratga qiziq o'yinga qaytib kiryapman-da. Juda o'zi o'ynagim kelayotgani yo'q. Mana shu bratda o'yinni ko'rib motivatsiya olyapman desam bo'ladi.
That's the whole secret.
Chatga o'ynar ekanligin gap
We're
yo'q.
going to get that in back-to-back playoff matches, I don't know.
Spirit.
We already had Magic's Magic back at Shanghai in the grand finals. Can Lightning strike twice for his way is another question.
I think that's the beauty of major Counter-Strike is that when we really get to when the lights are brightest, sometimes you don't see the superstar coming. You know, and we want to talk about being a consistent superstar. That's great when you're talking about accolades in a season of Counter-Strike. There's 2 matches left for any team remaining in this tournament to lift that trophy. 2 matches. And if you want to have your moment, the best, say, map of your career, like Zway did in the quarterfinal, that's a hell of a time to have it.
Kartasi
Are we going to look to Tanier? Is
bu
Donk going to
kartasi
take over?
randomli
What about the
bo'ladimi
Shiro
yoki bo'lmasa
clutches
bitta
that we've had to
tanlangan
yet
bo'ladimi?
really
Misol uchun
mention?
Das
You
yoki
know, there are
Mirage
more
yoki
pieces to Spirit as the challengers, I'd say.
Just the fact that it was an environment that we could see Zway be so successful in tells us a lot. I think that we know now, seeing that situation, that it's possible. That's the first step, right? The question is it possible? But then we remember, Zway's already got a Cologne with Team Spirit. No, he wasn't playing that well in that Cologne run. But to lift the trophy, that says more than anything else.
yurganimda bir ikki donkli videolar chiqib qoldi.
Two
Keyin
semifinals and a best of 5 grand final is all that remains. I look around
videolar
and I see a hell of a crowd ready to get this game
o'yinga
going.
qiziqib ketdim.
So, one more time, let's hear you roar.
Boshlandimi? Yo'q, ketdi.
This thing is packed out.
Vitality and Spirit, and Donk wants into the action the first chance he can. Oh! 3 kills instantaneous to the top of middle. Headshots in abundance for Donk. Mezzi will be able to put him down, but a 1v4 demanded of him.
What was that? 11 out of 12 pistols in this event so far for Vitality. Well, it looks like that trend might be broken unless Mezzi can pull out the clutch of a lifetime. That's Donk waking up warm.
Mirage, Dust
Straight
2
up the
overpass
microwave
bo'libdi.
into the server here on Mirage.
Kartalarimiz mana bu chetda chap tomonda ko'rinib turibdi.
Even with Zywoo's fantastic, unbelievable performance versus Mongols, that didn't even catch him up to the stats that Donk has put out still.
Chopper. Reaksiyasi qanday
Just trying to catch it on the jump.
ekan?
You know what?
Everybody else is far off. I mean, Mezzi's pregame conversation was all about composure. And look at that CT run into the cover. This is going to give Mezzi the space he needs to plant. It's not the space he needs to win necessarily, but bomb down. That's half of the job done. Money in the coffers. They give him a good amount of space as well to try to reposition. He cuts down Chopper, and Shiro's going to end it right then and there before we get too exaggerated.
I mean, Donk is just sitting there like, just please don't blow this situation. It's a great plant out of Mezzi, to be honest. ground
Qaysidir
looked like there
ma'noda.
was absolutely no chance to get away back in, and yeah, for Spirit they start off with a pistol.
Chotki komanda bilan tushib qoldikmi deyman
This is
debdi
a
o'zi. Urganni qarang-da.
3K out of dog. Supported, well supported by Chopper's flash. We won't just walk by that.
Yimlab qo'ydi, yimlab. Bunda ana yechishlar yo'qmi? No kids debdi. O'sha bombani yechishlar yo'qmi bunda?
Arm and hammer, those two. By comes in off the fact that Messi put together that bomb plan.
Demdik yeganni.
But with that knowledge,
Вообще
Shiro's
çok
got an
kirledi.
op. I, for the life of me, can't see Spirit just closing
Oğuz
this game
kes
based
game
on
indi
what we
çıktı
saw from
Oğuz'u.
Vitality. But with the
Oyundan
pistol,
olsa.
if they get the hot start, that
Major
Vitality get in every
videosu,
single
live
game, then we
yapıyordu.
can talk. Then maybe we got something interesting.
I mean, Jacob brought up that pistol success stat for Vitality. So just to see this one go the other way is something to work with. Oh, God, Tanir burns out.
That was such a great Molotov. He hit him with the dink and
Just
then
at the
it
end,
was
right?
14 HP.
Molotovga
And look at the way
ketdimi?
the Vitality just sulk back into their cover. You know, job's kind of
Shift
halfway
bilan
done with that opening
ketyapti.
kill through the window.
Eshaklar.
It's a wild looking position. You've actually got Drops camping out 3 players who are rotating quietly around him, and Chopper doesn't realize all the action's coming in his direction.
That smoke is temporary. 55
Birer
seconds.
milyonlik
Guns, of course,
gönderme indi mi?
afforded by that bomb plant in the round prior. This is a very real threat for Chopper. He can kind of feel it coming, so chucks that nade out just in case and will do damage.
Great rotations, actually.
Shiro standing back here. That's not a scout either. Full on op in round
Solid.
2. And
Oy
so he
oy oy
connects.
oy Shiro geri
Don's going to
vardı.
collect a headshot as well. There's more than just Chopper within this bomb site. What could have just been a frag grenade and an MP9
Apex
rushing
oldu,
into
Apex.
Vitality winds up being a rock-solid defense. Team Spirit,
Ben
off of the
müşteri
off
koydu
and Donk
kokpite.
sitting in that site, make sure that Vitality's purchase is all in vain.
We had the honor of casting the Spirit victory over Falcons, where they kind of
Apex
forced them to
ko'pchilik yomon ko'rarkan.
mess that game up. They made a comeback happen on Dust 2. They looked super solid overall. To be honest, it was on many levels that happened, right? That was a 2-0. One of those levels was the fact that Team Spirit's
Birer
preparation
milyonlik
looked
tur.
fantastic.
Turnir shunda $1,5 milyon bilyaptimi?
Team Spirit's prep,
Yo'q, $1,5
it
milyon
really stood out
deyilmasa
in a
kerak.
game where individual level also was hard to ignore. Obviously,
Belki
Don was great,
bo'lishi
but the
mumkin.
fact is, the Halley pauses, the preparation, the nuke game
Qandaydir
plan that we saw in that match, that spoke
Pasmasmi
volumes.
olamiz? Video sifati pasmasmi? Yo, menda ekran ochib
Apex
bermayapti.
gone, not going to get as much as he would have wanted. That Molotov last round was a great way to kick off. This time he's just shoved right back into the underground.
koydu
Simon's
hocam.
Desert Eagle misses towards connector. And Team Spirit, well, specifically Donk, always
Vitality
happy
kartasi
to kind of
ekan.
push that limit. So he'll float out here, not alone, with Tanir up above him to cover.
Qayerda
Love
yozibdi
him watching
Vitality?
the smoke. We've seen so many antics at this major. Pushing through a smoke when another team is nervous.
Yeah.
Always the best time to
Love
do
it.
it, and everybody's nervous. So keeping a close eye on it.
Well, here we
Ha,
have
bo'ldi,
Sway.
ko'rdim. Burchakda yozibdi.
Standout performance in the
Bir ko'rgan
quarterfinal.
o'zimiz
Had us talking about him in all new
Mana
heights,
burchagiga
and so
qo'yib
he'll sit here
kartasini
very
hamasini
much
ko'rdik.
alone to just try to stave off some pistols. I think Zoe's somebody who would really benefit from just getting a nice, clean multi-frag hold. Guarantee that
Bakın
3-0
kartayım,
start
tanımasam
for
olsa
Spirit,
gerek,
but
ha?
he keeps his head tucked. The utility damage is strong, and Tanir's pretty quick on the scene. Zoe cuts Wops off this one. It is damn near instant.
No plan this time.
Ya.
Chopper to the top of the middle to get that
Yaxşı.
last one. Team Spirit have come out swinging on Mirage.
Yeah, big time. We're gonna keep an eye on Zway. You're gonna watch for these moments because again, this is a game of floor to ceiling, right? It's a game of vitality. They have both, by the way, both teams. It's just the only thing missing. If Vitality have a floor and a ceiling, Spirit have a ceiling. The only thing that's missing is Spirit's floor. The only reason that they made this semis because they solved that. We'll see if it was ephemeral, if it was permanent. We'll see if Zway's going to rise to the challenge. But the fact is, he didn't push out of the sights to get those clips. He did exactly what he was supposed to do as an anchor. He didn't do anything gimmicky to find those frags.
Ko'rib urdimi bu? Yo'q, shunday taxmin otdimi? Manimcha taxmin otmadi-yu. Lekin chat ko'rib qo'yish dimda ham bu.
You just can't kick off with a
Shunchaki
fight
taxmin
before that
otayotgandi
easy.
dimda
There's no
orasiga qarab.
response, and you can't really blame Vitality for letting that
Ko'rmagan
happen,
holiga.
but the fact of the matter is they've got to make something of it.
Og'alar, major tomosha qilyapmiz. Bugun ertan oxirgi o'yin ekan, bugun oxirgi o'yinni bitta oldingi. Короче, oxirgi o'yinlarda bugun ertanlar.
When things go wrong, they try to
Shunda
bring it
o'yin
back to
tomosha
Chopper.
qilyapmiz. Xohlasangiz biz bilan tomosha qilinglar, mazza qilib, hangama qilib ko'rib o'tiramiz. Semichka, chips, kola degan narsalar olib qo'ysalar, choptirlash nozir o'yinlarni ko'rib turamiz.
And Flamesy kind of stalled out as he throws down the util, finds the headshot quickly, but that secondary piece, it also buys time for others to rotate in, and Tanir finds that longer range headshot, and the bomb is dropped towards Van. Vitality had a chance to pounce off of the chopper frag, but nothing really comes of it thereafter.
You got to stop the hemorrhaging right now for Vitality. Like, you clearly, it's like an energy thing.
Like'lar bosib o'tiringlar, loylar.
Shout out to Chopper for finding a way to deny that first peek, though. That would have been a way into the site. That would have been a bomb plant. That would have been something interesting.
Team Spirit, 4 rounds up, give 1 bomb plant
Spirit,
over in the pistol. That is it. Hasn't even felt like Vitality have had a chance to win any rounds, let alone a bomb site.
Normalni,
If we look at this like a handicap, like getting a pistol in a first few rounds, that sort of equalizes, I feel like, the chances of the game. Maybe this gives us the most interesting possible result. What we're hoping for. 24 rounds on all 3 maps, of course.
My wife doesn't know that I've heard it.
It's what you'd hope for. It's what you'd expect. But some days that gap just grows unexpectedly. And right now, we're talking about a Vitality that have 5 kills in this game.
Technical
5 kills total.
Yeah, someone might tell you, like, don't get worried about that. It's just this early. No, like, if you've seen any of the Vitality games, they haven't had anything like this.
Correct.
To kick off a match.
Well.
shot oldu şekilde ha
I
bular.
mean, love the rotations on round 2. Instant 3K on the pistol from Donk to kick things off. Like, the frags look excellent for Team Spirit. The rotations look good too. The opening kills are in their favor.
İşim gitti brat soç stiliga. Ertaga shunaqa
Vitality
kalqib
only
chiqaymi?
get a bomb plant when Mezzi's in that 1-on-3 in the first round.
Shampun bilan satrashdan ekonom qilamizki. Shunday bitta kalga oldirib olsak,
Rough for
2 oy kamida.
to spam at the moment where he's probably feeling the most motivated. He's like, all right, let's change things.
Start.
Instantly take him out.
Get the game on. It's kind of what ZywOo was hoping to do.
Yeah, and ZywOo's not a guy who reads social media, but I think it comes to him a little bit. He knows what's going on, and the conversation around him and Don,
Rozo'yu
I'm sure it's
Mishkani
reached him
kurdular
to some degree. I mean, he knows, Don knows.
Bratanda.
There is going to be a lot at stake in this match with those conversations between them.
I know who I'd rather be at the moment. Donk sitting pretty 6-1. ZywOo, 1 kill, 4 deaths. And sure, chalk it up to just getting spammed down on the side of that smoke, but it's the fact that it's the head-to-head between Donk and ZywOo that kind of adds a little salt to that wound, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely. It's commander damage, Connor.
Well, let's see what kind of a
Naushnik üstün
command
naushnik taqib olgan
Apex can stir up.
Hamcha mana bu kichkina naushnik
We had that
sasda
pregame interview
o'yin
with Mezzi just
ketyapti.
saying like, I'm always kind of this calmer, cooler guy. I know that I can't let my communications break down, but then when franticness and stress comes into the equation, Apex kind of gets frothier, louder, more frustrated, and that's just kind of his cruising altitude. I think he just lives life up there. And a guy like Mezzi on the other side of that spectrum, somehow you've got to find a middle ground between these pieces. And that's one thing that I think has fallen away for Vitality as their losses started to stack up, was that the connective tissue between the players in the team, it just looked like it weakened. They talked about it a couple of times. We're not able to keep up to Apex right now. Apex can make the best calls ever, but the rest of us just can't get on the same page. And that's that, I think, almost unquantifiable element of Counter-Strike.
Yeah, we've seen some very human moments from a lot of the best teams so far at this event, and there are big games where they probably all could visualize themselves winning, but the biggest trick can be to skip to the grand finals when you haven't even made it through the 3rd stage, the quarters, whatever it is. And, Apex has had some self-awareness. I haven't played great. I know how to get back to my A game. He's obviously proved it a million times over. We've seen Spirit seize up.
Sure.
We've seen Vitality seize up a little bit sometimes, and that's why form is king.
Turun ul ekan.
Spirit'da tur bor. Who got it today? Who had the right conversations? Who had that perfect breakfast? Who had a good night's rest? And who came in stress-free? Modesty said sometimes stress is just something you put on yourself, and you can choose how much to put on yourself.
Let's see if Vitality can shake the gunk off coming into round 5. Solo, AK Rocks, Tech 9s, and Deagles for the others.
Now versus FaZe.
This is a team that's supposed to be threatening with rounds like these.
Dama
And
6
they
ta maç
remain
bo'lyapti,
adamant
to'g'rimi?
about taking over middle. You know, that's where we saw one
Hozir
time the
hangamalari
Molotov
bilan
track down Tanir. It's also where Zywoo's been spammed out through the window before he could even take a look at Team Spirit. So they have to be cautious, and this time as they are on that approach, they'll find nothing. Team Spirit very happy to just give this space over in the fifth. Gonna smoke off bottom connector as we near the minute mark, and Shiro on the other side of all this. If he opens that up, not only does he almost expose himself to the off shot, but he just kills Apex straight up. And so down goes the rifle. Rob's cleared out before he can get anything done with it. Nobody's been able to pick that up just yet.
It's not even that. They don't even have the bomb.
Shiro sitting just outside of connector as everybody still sits here, like you said, without the bomb. Zywoo's deagle shot, yeah, a bit of X factor, but what more can come from this?
They've got to go back and get it. I mean, if they have any chance of doing anything, unless they're just planning to die. So that'll be picked back up. Don't like that it's an afterthought, but it isn't a full buy round. Time's going down. Looks like it'll just be a scoop to get into connector.
We got this crossfire between the Berettas and Donk. Zywoo's going to be back turned. Oh, hold on. Missed chance momentarily. Donk's here to pick up the slack. Messi is on for the clutch. Tagging Chopper twice. But not between the eyes. 10 seconds. Messi takes the sprint, and this ticket player is going to lock it in. Or is he? Just barely enough time. Maybe he hits that, and we'll see with the bomb. Messi tries to keep it close. And, you know, you go back to him getting the plant of the pistol. Another moment here to get something more of the round. But we look at the scoreboard. That's 5-0 for Spirit.
You want some X factor, absolutely. And there are a couple missed shots, and it's a last-second gesture here for Vitality as they pick up the bomb late. I mean, Messi shows us what he can do in this moment, and that's the only reason I say, even though it's not a full buy, get that bomb early. Like, give yourself a chance to actually make a win happen if you get kills like that.
Biz ovozini eshitdilaringizmi? Tak ketibdi. Короче, og'alar. Nima ko'rayotganimizni bilmay o'tirganlar. Major ko'ryapmiz. Buni kes o'ynayotganlar biladi. Bilar ekan, bilish kerak ekan.
There's another opening kill for Donk.
Nani? Shuni ko'rganim yo'q, men hozir ko'ryapman. Messi nima dedingiz? Nani kecha yutdimi?
He just tiptoes his way to connector. Pressure here for Chopper, but support's already behind the arch, and Messi's unable to get that finishing blow on Chopper. So utility sails in. That's indicative of the support that Spirit already have inside of this bomb site. This is Vitality's map pick, but this CT side is looking like a comfort zone for Spirit.
I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, Vitality can take over middle when it's given to them. As soon as Team Spirit want to fight back into it, it's not even close. They get the first kill.
Kesga qiziqadigan tanishlaringizga, jo'ralaringizga farqi yo'q. Kesga qiziqadigan hamma tanishlaringizga jo'natib qo'yinglar shu videoni. Ko'ramiz birga, hammamiz majbur. Kanalga podpiska bosib qo'ysalaringiz, kes o'ynaymiz ham. Или boshqa video bor ertangi planga xudo xolasa. Chotga o'yin topib qo'yganman. Endi videolarni ko'rgansizlar. Sal isroq o'yinchi, lekin chotga mazax tomosha qilasizlar. Stream qilaymi, videoni yozaymi, stream qilaman deb anaqa qilyapman.
And that flash finds Shiro only momentarily. Vision regained, and he awaits this Messi step back. Opening kill from Messi. Cap players join up. And so Vitality find their space, enough to squeeze, again, a bomb plant out of the round. And it's not just Messi operating on his own this time. You've got support in the form of Ross. Oh, Messi over top, catches Sway, and so tasked to clutch. And as he takes that jump out through the window, okay, Vitality find their first round. And they've got to fight tooth and nail to get into that B-bomb site.
Seemed like no big issue for Chopper to push at that moment. When Tanir snuck into Van, it felt like that was the golden move because they came up, Cat didn't see him go there. But Messi puts together this frag on Shiro.
Aeroportga
boraveringlar deb qo'ydi. And you can see him readying up his peak. He knew it was an opera holding him from the market. Absolutely insane shot. Vitality are in the game. They don't care how they get the round. They just needed to get on the board.
That's one.
Bratan, beg'am o'tiribdi-ku. Suvlarda ichib.
And maybe after getting this win a little earlier than expected, they go into attack pause. it's not around that spirit want to think too much
Charles
about. I feel.
leklerdim hatta.
No, especially when you've already seen good setups inside of that B site. You know, it'd be one thing if this was like a
Shunda mana bu
so far,
o'tirgan
but
odam bu ili boyagi
unable to do
kal
it all on his own this
odam
time.
bo'ladi, to'g'rimi?
Tanir was
Komandani
close.
lideri
Gotta see
desa.
Jumper's disbelief in that bomb
Mana
site
bu.
falling as it did.
Ha, men adashmasam shunday. Komandaga motivatsiya berib, yoqqa olib borib, turnirlarga qo'shib qatnashtirib, olib yuradigan odam adashmasam.
If I was
Vitality.
spirit in that spot, the op is supposed to get that kill every day of the week. Shiro put himself in a good spot. Again, every time it's been B, the rotations have been really solid. So I think they had to, you know, they were chewing on granite to get into that site. It was a lot of kills that had to come, and they just got them all. Ali trying to refocus them instantly.
Trying to get momentum building off of that one round.
When you've got French players, you know it's a game of emotion, and I think like mentally you've got to get into it to build momentum. That's what Apex needs.
Just before this one starts, that headshot from Mezzi onto Shiro.
Yeah, you know what? I was going to say even before he
Çok da-
got this round, that when Vitality feels a little bit
Şu
this one,
trainer
having a
değil
slightly
bakıyorum.
off day, it's like Mezzi, who's like the one guy I feel like who brings in saving moments.
Yep.
We've seen that happen too much. Oh, that was such a good idea. Shot is missed, however. Goodness, they would have loved to get an opening kill. And
Spirit'te mi abi bunlar traineri?
It's not Mezzi's kills. Sometimes it's just his motivation. Kind of takes the reins of leadership.
Yo,
When push
uzasını
comes
çok
to
yerim
shove.
onu.
Donk just happy
Bence
to continue
hazır bir
fighting for
ben
top
bir
middle.
uzasıyor. Komanda lideri.
what happened?
I don't. It bounced underneath the boxes
Did it just
by the
dip?
looks of
Mozmaz
it.
mezdi
No,
maçı
no, no. It looked like the
oldu
trajectory
that
went
the one?
underneath the. I
Oh,
don't know.
no.
That's weird.
All right.
Yikes! Not a good day to be Flamesy. You've already been bested by
Vitality
Donk without
zero
putting a fight
capital.
up. This time you're sitting on 9
Zero.
HP.
Yaxşı.
I was gonna say, you just, you know, after missing that opening shot, you just don't want to give Spirit a quick 5v4. That just kills the clock so badly. You can't end up in the situation you were last round.
Overpass.
Must have just thrown it just a touch too far. Sometimes it's between the fire.
Donk's got free lines still in middle and support off both catwalk and inside connector. So you could have tried to fight around, but those flashbangs announcing Vitality's intentions at 35 seconds.
Hayat koruş gereği.
Donk is on the scene. He hears them dropping off of Tetris. Shiro's going to clip one with that AWP, still wary of the player up in Palace. Man advantage for Spirit off of Donk and Shiro's efforts. And Zway's going to make sure that that one alert mid is shut down. It is all about Ticket. It is all about Shiro. Him and Chopper side by side. Yet again, will rock Vitality's world without even a bomb plan.
We get split-second decision-making out of Team Spirit. They've got their eyes open. They're watching everything. That lurk from Apex was incredibly obvious.
komentary
He was
yazar
spotted
mısın?
under-
Hadi
in
izle.
an underpass. He was trying to draw some aggro so his team could get out of A ramp. And even though Donk only gets the one kill there, he puts so many bullets in the right direction. He softens up 2 targets. And this retake just looks dead simple. Unfortunately, like, it's fundamentally sound Counter-Strike from Vitality, but it's not that interesting.
Right, and it just doesn't feel like it's enough to break through this Spirit at the moment. Whoa, he
Leg
landed
shot.
that.
Yeah.
Apex sent back down into underpass. Just feels so flat from Vitality.
Vitality is great, but nowhere, nowhere.
Look up and
near
down that
Spirit.
scoreboard for Spirit,
Doğru.
and you just see win conditions flying off the page.
Yeah.
Shiro, Moon.
They've provably been able to shut attacks down on both sides of the map. Middle feels like only belongs to
Don't
Vitality when
think
Spirit
good.
let them have it.
Do not get.
Just hate how quiet the
Second
map is
major.
most of the time, and no, you know, no secret idea happening. They've got the P split coming in again. This is where the rounds have got the most intense, closest. They're one success here for Vitality, but the rotations have always been good. Donk is already making the long trip around.
Just trying to bolster sight and time again. There's that commitment. Clean shooting from Chopper to finish off what Donk started.
Yeah,
But Mezzi,
sure.
man, this guy has been cracking open this bomb site for his team. He tries to do it again. Donk
Yeah,
on
the
arrival
second
with a
hit.
double. Zywu from the van. That's going to take down the
İşte oldu.
IGL of Spirit.
Ya
Donk
işte oldu.
slips over towards the garbage can. Great distraction. by Zaiwu to set Mezzi up for his second.
Sway's hit the jump.
We go to another 2 versus 2. Sway coming in with 100 health. Shiro down to 10, certainly not ideal. Critical moment here for Vitality to try to keep these round wins going back and forth. That's the challenge. And that's the triple kill for Mezzi. Shiro waiting for a line, but it doesn't look like anybody's going to step into this.
Давай, Shiro.
Dink from Apex, and he doesn't have the HP to fight against this.
Onto the save.
Давай, shlab qo'y shu joyga bitta. Bo'ldi, foydasi yo'q ekan.
It's Mezzi again by a hair. He pulls out these frags. It's a 3K for him. Another lifeline for Vitality.
Bunda qarang.
Around they shouldn't have won.
Shunday
Around where the rotations came through. You see the X over on the B side. Everyone was here, but Mezzi got the opening kill entering into the B side as well. Not just that closing one to open up that
Endi o'yinda qanday bo'lsa shunday demoqchiman.
When things get rough for
O'yinda
Vitality,
qilolmasa
Mezzi digs deep.
But it's a buoy, right? It's like something to grab onto. They're looking, you know, you can't win this game off of life rounds. You have to be able to win more sustainable rounds. I mean, they can't just get dominated at mid. They can't give up every 5v4. They can't just lose mid, then go to an A split. You know, like they have to have something a bit different. We're talking about Vitality here.
Grab an ice cold monster.
And here's to hoping that that's just enough runway to at least recover this half, right? To win is one thing, but get enough rounds on this half. Maybe something gets inspired as they switch over to the defense. Right now, Mezzi finding room in this B bomb site for Vitality to at least fight for their tournament lives and major dreams.
Every kill here makes the difference. One miss from Mezzi, and that could easily be a recovered situation for Team Spirit. Mezzi doing everything.
Yeah, 10 frags to his name, 8 kills for the rest of Vitality combined. So 4 rounds go back and forth. That's going to chew through a lot of the economy of Spirit. Yet the buys keep on coming. Shiro still stable with that AWP. Zaiwu, I mean, it makes sense, right? Dog's been confident inside connector, inside of window, looking for these early points of contact. But it's not there to pull on this time around. Yet again, Spirit just kind of giving a little bit of space over. Damn, Tanir burned all the way down to 40.
Another molly could be coming his way.
Oh, no, FlameZ opts not to throw it. Gives it over to Apex, so he'll burn Tanir, hopefully, into the open.
Let's see if the second layer of this molly will be enough.
Just see if it sends him out the door. If it has, then you know FlameZ's ready to kill him. Yes, sir, it's right there. Nicely done. Good zoning between the two Vitality players. They figure out that puzzle to get the opening kill on Tanir, and this is a round where Doc's already down to a quarter health.
I mean, I love this. It's a good start. Go get the bomb.
Right, again. Oh, God, again. Another moment where Vitality just kind of mosey out onto the battlefield.
It's hard to keep the ideas going and get more map control, and you don't have the bomb. They can go back and get this A split.
Miss.
Oh, great move.
Sway right there for it. But in that moment, they also walk out from the ramp. So as they cross over towards default, you know about Sway's position, an anchor that you'd usually find within the bomb site. Look how confident Robs is, but there's nobody over really towards Ticket nor Triple. He will zone Sway out of this one. And we get Vitality with a man advantage on the hunt for consecutive round wins.
Nothing silly here, just a plant on default. No one in CT to defend against this. Vitality have cooked up another round, it looks like. No chance for the retake.
Okay, right, just enough for Mezzi. Just enough to crack open the possibility of a half still. Collect those rounds one by one, reopen the threat of this first half.
They were hunting down one idea, and that's get the 5v4 in mid. They left the bomb back because they want a default kill. I respect that so much because that's what they're trying to take that away from Spirit. And Spirit can look back on this half and say, every time we went in, they went into a default, we always came out on top. Force them into an exec that didn't look that interesting. And so, yeah, Vitality attack their demon head on. They win this way. They keep lots of players alive, and they look to make a real recovery in this half now.
Oh, effekti zo'r berar ekan shu tepadan.
They don't look amazing yet, but they bought themselves a lot more time.
You know, and the question was, are Mongols just a stepping stone, and Vitality haven't really had to kind of power up in this major?
You know, the scare was was Na'Vi before they even got here.
Yes,
where, yeah, they barely won those games. Like, and that's because obviously, as we saw yesterday, Na'Vi have been playing well.
That was their test, but it came earlier on. You know, a little bit of ease creeps into your mind with the Mongols. Now you're starting to fight versus a team that really wants this. And so Team Spirit still with that 3-round lead. Team Spirit still with guns because of the nature of their early success. But Vitality, there is a pulse. In a semi-final that was starting to feel like they were going to start with a flat line. A chance to run away with this. It's a broken Spirit on the other side. And it's ZywOo who hunts top middle.
Mezi 10 kill qilibdi. Apex bitta uribdi. 8
Really hoping that Spirit make a move, huh? This is just a lot of Vitality looking to be reactive.
I mean, Spirit, they're very active in the beginning, but I don't think they feel they need to. I think they're right as well. They don't necessarily need to. The push isn't coming. We'll see if the CTs get nervous about this. Vitality really trying to lay a trap. This feels like how Na'Vi pulled out a lot of the rounds yesterday versus an over-eager Falcon, or Furia, excuse me.
Does this feel, though, like the kind of round that Vitality should be trying to tap into when we've seen struggles across the board?
It just doesn't look like Vitality.
No. So trying to get in past Tanir in a moment. He's just going to keep this one tucked in. He's got Donk to try to take any cover over, and Tanir comes out with his. Donk's tethering's great. That's man advantage for Spirit. Stalls things out towards middle. Bomb still amongst that pack that is going to look to push past jungle while it remains smoke. Donk could just dive back in, but eating that flash gives timing back over to Vitality. Sway presses up, and there it is. They spring that trap set within the A site, and I ask, was that the kind of round that this version of Vitality playing tonight could have really hoped to bank on? I don't think so.
Yeah, they've just instantly regressed, right? I mean, the problem with playing it late into the round, objectively, for any team, no matter how comfortable a team is that it's Counter-Strike. In a round, things can go wrong. It might not be your fault. If something goes wrong late into a round, now you don't have time to fix it. And that's what happens here. It's the perfect trap inside of Connector. How wise is it for Team Spirit to take Tanir off of Cat, put him into Connector for that round? It was Vitality laying a trap for them inside of mid, didn't find a single push, and then Team Spirit to catch him off guard on their late round idea. You never even see Vitality go that slowly into a Connector split.
Direktor qo'ymas ekan, eski o'yinni replay qilib berar ekan-ku. Lahzalarni chatga
Spirit looks far more dynamic, far sharper at each of the individual levels. I mean, this is a CT side that just keeps moving before Vitality can put their finger on the problem, really. I wouldn't even call this a scramble from Vitality. It's barely a squirm. Again, Bomb still sitting outside of apartments. You're going to try to get towards Connector once again, but there is just a certain disjointedness in Vitality today. Luckily, ZywOo finds that great opening shot onto Shiro. Donk's not going to go down in vain, but the pressure is on this A site. Flamesy has to go back and recover that bomb. Never part of this opening move. Tanir slips into this smoke, close proximity to the threat of Vitality. And he will find that messy headshot damn near instantly.
No punish here. Robs can't see it.
Trying to find a way out through Palace. Bomb has been picked up and comes back towards middle, trying to join up alongside ZywOo, who's looking to hunt down Tanir. Robs finds way. That's the big one. ZywOo's no-scope, point blank. And so Vitality's recovery starts to feel real again. Chopper burned off of his attempt to run out through jungle. Labored effort once more for Vitality, but by God, it may have just got them a fourth round.
Yeah, they've been forcing this type of round. Here it works again, so they pick one up at the end. Chopper, he's sitting around, 1 on 3. Time's ticking down. He's not really entertaining the idea. No nades, no kit. Tanir, I assume he must have been spotted slightly inside of that smoke. ZywOo took that shot. But it's a couple of good kills from ZywOo, who's really been a slow starter in this game. That'll be his 4th and 5th.
Gitti. Anchamas gitti.
We don't get to see exactly how it happened, but Sway dying to the Palace push out of Robs. I mean, that also had to be critical as the jungle frags were coming out. Both sides of that bomb site fall.
Wow,
all by ZywOo's opening shot. Shiro sitting on the angle hasn't given us a reason to doubt him so far this map.
That is quite an incredible angle clear out of ZywOo, actually. Single slope, that range. Yeah, okay. So Tanir tries to get a little too cute with it. Tries to come back through the smoke that he already pushed through once. But he is right. Now, his play kind of makes or breaks that round, essentially, after Shiro dies back in CT spawn. So it's been a very tenuous game. If Vitality gets 5 playing like this, I think they'll be actually quite proud with themselves. It's a mixed bag of weapons right now for Spirit. They've got the important ones, though.
Howie burning that second timeout here in the final round of a CT side.
I think he smells blood in the water. He senses that this could be a crushing half, and that's what the message he wants to send to Vitality before the break.
Get that 8-4 secured. This is a 5-0 start for Spirit, and Vitality looked like a corpse. May not be the kind of Counter-Strike that would win a major just yet, but they are powering up. That much undeniable with 4 rounds secured.
That's a huge call out. Need that early.
Namja bugün şu ikkalasini şu ikki tomondan o'yinni ko'rib qo'yamiz xolos.
Zaiwu, can he get another great shot?
Chance for Zaiwu. That could have been Chopper in a coffin. Second one also not on target. Tanir eating a volley. Here comes the pressure. They step up to it and shut it down. Team Spirit, this is how it started. Convincing B-site holds. It was only Mezzi that was able to crack it open late. And now Robs will try his hand at the cap push. It's a 2 versus 5 they have to play for. 5th round needed here by Vitality, but a crushing blow. I think, like you said, called out with that first frag grenade. Early nade, well placed. Stop Vitality in their tracks, and their struggles on this T side will continue at the close.
They're going to squeeze this round for all it's worth. This is Vitality. You got Robs in a late round situation, and the brain of the team coming in to the right side right now. Maybe they can do something.
Ertaga lekin ancha bemalol bilan xudo xohlasa.
See if they can come together again. It was a 2 versus 4. Robs and Mezzi were able to pull out of the hat for one of these 4 rounds, but with Shiro cutting Robs off, it's going to have to all be the captain. Pressure remains high. Spirit's success remains enough to crush this Vitality team who are praying for a strong start in that second pistol. Vitality high. Spirit's success.
Aradan Vitality'den ehtiyat bo'lishga. Monster moments. Lekin boya birinchi matchda o'zida donkda berib o'rganiga maza qildim. Shunday mashindan shunday chiqib ko'rmaydildan. Yerdan chiqib shunday pistoletda 3 ta shunday gang urib yubordim. Maza qilib yubordim o'shani. Voy, Zaiwu ham maza qilib qolgan. Bir yarım minut beribdi. Oh. 120 brother, injury kills 3 ta. Assist 7 ta, bitta, dis 96 ta. 10 ta. Mezzi bilan. Donkda.
A much-anticipated semi-final and a much-anticipated Vitality in these playoffs because we wanted to see them push to their limits. We wanted to see what would happen with a challenger in the server. And it's safe to say that tonight, Spirit have brought that challenge.
They showed up. They knew the assignment. I'm seeing what we saw in the quarters day versus Falcons right now again. What I'm not seeing is Vitality playing against Mongols in the same maps. We got Mirage again.
We have strong CT as well.
And once again, it's always Mezzi when things are a little bit off. He's the one, the voice of reason to try to get the motivation back in line.
Here comes Shiro's P250.
And Mezzi takes a big bullet. He's down to 27 health. And this actually is an idea towards B. We didn't see a single fake, by the way, from Vitality.
To be entirely honest, Launders, we didn't see a whole lot from Vitality.
Yeah.
Shots from Robs. Gets there. Felt like that could have been way cleaner, but either way.
Yana shunda bo'ldimi?
It's man advantage for Vitality's pistol round retake. Sinir looking to get into it. Sway taps out a second. And Messi looking to be the hero yet again. Apex's late arrival on the catwalk. Remember, we still have Shiro over towards that A-bomb site. CT's trying to push this in before that third piece arrives. Sway into the triple kill.
Oh, he's
low
moving.
HP for Messi. 6 health over towards the bench. How is he ever going to get this figured out with only 2 bullets left in the gun? 3 players surround him. A reload in the middle of it all, but Shiro's got it locked, and Spirit takes second pistol.
Forget about it. Zway's moving like that. That's all Team Spirit are going to need. What was that, Pimp? 11 out of 12 pistols for Vitality, and yet 0 and 2 on this match. Don't tell me something's not wrong. That's standing out like a sore thumb. They get pieced up by Zway in this spot, quick and easy, and it doesn't matter that he dies. The message has already been sent. The round is already over. Team Spirit are in pole position. It's not enough on so many different fronts. I don't even know where to start here for Vitality.
Stream'de uzatib qo'ying.
Boy, Apex, that'll be a freebie. Sway.
They found the stack, though.
Yeah, exactly. At least you can follow through with this A hit and then barring Flamesy going God mode.
And no Molly under. Okay.
Chopper hits him with the jumping Mac 10, so that's going to be a lot of space created. Shiro going to play it passive, finds the back of the one Thomas. And so now Robson Zywoo going to have to come up clutch, but cut down instantly short. Throws way to his own death. Let him be mincemeat towards B. You take A site at a 10th round with it.
We've seen FaZe bring out some new stuff in playoffs, and that's how they impressed and won their game versus Mouse. We're seeing Team Spirit bring it. When did they scout like that on Mirage? Like, as if it's Inferno.
Sure.
I love that. I mean, there's just no question now. Zway's death. Confirmed. All that presence. It's an easy A. It's 4v1, or whatever the play is. With the lurk involved as well at the top of mid. Everything's in place. Every T is crossed, every I dotted for Team Spirit. I got no notes for them.
What about one last frag for the road? Maybe not. Robs hangs on to that one. 3 players still strong for Team Spirit. Again, at this point, you're just looking for the rounds because the map win is not too far off. And a silver lining in the form of an MP9 is not going to inspire a lot of hope for Vitality.
I'd be confused as to what to say if I was X-Taz, because it's sort of a where do you start situation. You know it's just not you. You know it's going to be the most trite interview ever. Oh, we just didn't wake up. Oh, we just didn't log on to the server, whatever. And it's all going to be accurate, too. That's just going to be what it is. I lied. I said they were going to be playing June CS. Austin, CS. It's not looking like it. Not yet, at least.
P9 to the corner, 5-7 on the top of it, but nothing for Flamesy. And Rob's feeling that squeeze. Donk isn't just holding this alone. He kind of stutter steps for a second. That does allow for Robs to pull the MP9 back, and we find this fast scramble over. There is a slight chance Vitality can pull one out of the hat.
It's a full fight on A.
Right?
Better chance here than B, that's for sure.
Is all that Vitality can really hope for.
They don't believe it.
Oh, man, starting to now have a missed call as well. This isn't going to increase their odds. That's for damn short. Zanir finds the opening. Zywoo's going to have to go world class. And a double kill's great. But at what cost? It's a 3 versus 2. The other members of Vitality just down to the pistols. Smoke still in front of them means the bomb site's taken by Spirit. And a fire in front of Apex means bomb plant guaranteed. Mezzi can't quite connect to the head like Zywoo did.
They get a little confused sometimes versus pistols. Vitality have a couple of rounds like this.
Trying to put that squeeze on. You've at least got them limited into the corner of this site, but no further kills come beyond Zywoo's 2. And so Team Spirit 2 rounds from the finish line on Mirage.
They're looking like ground beef right now. Team Spirit putting them through it. Solid NT go. One last chance to talk here for X-Cats. You've got to come up with something. I feel for it. This would be very difficult, because you want to be honest, but at the same time, you've got to tell your team they're the best players in the world, and they're going to come back into this game. And then you've only got 30 seconds.
Timeouts left.
An idea as well.
Timeout
That's why, as a coach, I mean, so much of this is on your players.
So for Vitality, timeout qilamiz deb.
You got to fix problems like that when the game's already live, when the game's already over.
Next has been stood behind them watching this whole thing unfold, so if your confidence at home and vitality is busted, imagine him trying to also muster that back up.
It's gotta be tough.
You've got 30 seconds to convince them, and if you haven't convinced yourself that it's true, that doubt will creep through in the tone of your note. Here we go. Smoke to window. Zaiwu loses the angle instantly. If Vitality want to show us why they were in conversation for world's best in 2025, and as players have slowly chipped away. Don't get me wrong, the first half of the year is nothing but vitality. But we're 6 months from June. Donk left to his own devices. Vitality aren't going to press their luck. That's another scary thought, right? Rounds start to get away from you, confidence begins to slip, you start feeling timid.
No window smoke, they're crawling down, they're trying to get up here. It's subversive pressure they're putting on the map. You can see the CTs feel it.
Zaiwu with the chance, he'll strike down Chopper, but all you get is Chopper. There's a lot of capability still up for Team Spirit, and Rops is going to feel it. Insta headshot comes out from Donk. Flamesy's got his flying through that Palace put.
Nice.
Tanir just chucks himself at it. And so Shiro over towards ramp with bomb versus 4. Vitality. His first gun round on their CT side bears fruit. Shiro with a chance to clutch at 30 seconds. Apex going to keep that pressure on, and it's good to see the Vitality across the board can find bits of success, enough success to give themselves a sliver of hope on this CT side.
They tried to get real sneaky with it. Again, no window smokes there. The crawl up down the connector. They had the A-play preset in position on the ramp and inside of Palace. And Tanir said, I'm a soldier. I'll die for anybody, and jumped right through that smoke, only to get blasted by Flamesy. But it's Zaiwu who gets the quality kills on the front and the back. Really good op shots from him, and his op coming back online is one of the keys to victory, obviously. Oh, and maybe Rops' too.
All right. And with little to lose, in this map specifically, when things almost felt done and dusted, go ahead, whip it out. Big investment here for Vitality to try to birth a bit of momentum. Tanir, last time gave the test over. This time it comes to him, and Flamesy not going to find that success back-to-back. Dead first, 5 and 15.
And it's Tanir putting more pressure on Robs because he doesn't show up on the right side. They still don't know about his op, but Tanir, he's too shrewd. He knows exactly what could be happening. That felt like a bit of a bait to him. He was right about it. 5v4 here for Spirit.
Just kind of leaves Vitality walking around the middle of this site. Huge gap in the middle of the map as well. Vitality playing in the dark at the moment. Who is going to run the risk? And at what moment could Team Spirit just decide to pounce on this? Had that window smoked out, that connector smoked out. There's a massive question mark.
They're not even going to write about the speed play, and they are.
It's a well-positioned Apex at the very least. Gets here in time. Zaiwu's op will be found out at the cost of Sway. Donk to try to take his place. Still Shiro doesn't want to show that bomb. There's 30 seconds, and Chopper still floating down towards underpass. Shiro swaps out.
Back, actually.
Yeah, drops that AWP, goes for the AK.
But he...
20 seconds, starting to push underpass now. You've got Apex still floating around on Cat, and I don't know. You've got 15 to this clock. It's going to take a scramble up to that A-bomb site. Tanir's gotten out of Palace. Team Spirit are still going to give this a chance. They don't know about the secondary offer. This one shot from Robs was key, but there's no time. Bomb gets chucked out into the open, can't be recovered, and Vitality squeeze a second one out of the CT side by way of double off.
I was Batman in the spot, right place, right time, two different moments. Even though that one comes down to the wire, Team Spirit had the right idea, but they did play with that clock a lot. And I'm not sure how Vitality knew that this one was going to end B, especially with the connector smoke, the window smoke coming up so late. No one from Vitality in jungle, in window, on Cat, no info at all inside of mid, in fact. But I think they trusted Rops, that maybe if he saw somebody they had to worry about A early on, they were right about it. Rops was very careful to not take an op shot or hunt too heavily for Tanir. Left that for a duel later. He gets the 1 kill he needs.
Technical pause.
And Vitality get 2 rounds.
Niki pauza beryapti.
Element of surprise though, double op setup. They've figured that out.
Taxlawsa kerak video narsalar.
And so in a double op setup, you're not going to go for a crouch peek over on B. You are going to use more nades overall. If you're Vitality, you're going to be more worried about an exec heavy strat book coming out. We see that a lot of op impact has been nullified. In CSGO, there were more double op setups that made sense. Now you kind of only bust it out for the big comebacks because you just have to change it up. But ops can be a liability in CS2. Breaking open smokes makes it very hard to play around. The game moves a lot every round is a lot faster on average. And with the game getting more dynamic and faster pace, sometimes an op can just be a hindrance. So it's a gimmick that gets around. It's found out kind of early. There's still a long road ahead for Vitality to tie this game. They play their ace in the hole a little too soon.
I think there's going to be pressure on Flames. He'd also pick up his performance towards this A site. Flames is somebody who back in stage 3 of this major, you know, wasn't part of the winning formula for Vitality per se.
But then versus the Mongols is great.
Right? Yeah. We thought maybe once the stage hits, he would power it back up. But so far in this semi-final, 5-15. And it just feels like the way Tenir is playing tricky at the moment and has shown different levels and approaches to the Palace.
What an impressive map out of Tenir. Absolutely.
Right now, that is Flamesy's kryptonite.
Tenir was talking to Heku actually, did a little piece of interview, and he said, you know, he doesn't feel like they got to play a lot of the best teams. And he's the guy who missed out on Cologne.
Right.
You know, some of the bigger events.
Time to prove you've got it. He's in the process of doing exactly that. Right behind Donk in terms of numbers of kills so far on Mirage. But if this round is to be added to the scoreboard for Spirit, we're looking at Shiro and Donk. You think that AK op combo with pistols around it, and no real test for Vitality in middle. That's a dangerous amount of wiggle room to give Spirit. Smoke into the window is going to deny Apex info as well, so now Vitality kind of take a glance over.
Yeah, they go to copy and paste the setup. This gives Shiro a lot of space to actually take 3 peeks.
Frag to be banked off. Apex pulls back. No damage done on that one.
And slowly, the composition of this play starts to take shape. Shiro is lurking with an open connector. This either ends incredibly badly for Team Spirit or incredibly beautifully and ugly.
This chance. Okay, down he goes.
But with that opt-out and connector, they're going to drop their guard for a second.
Zywoo's ready, and you've got Mezzy locked into the corner. Still don't know about Mezzy. Back turn, you'll find one. Zywoo's under pressure, swarmed by just Tenir in that pistol. 3 versus 3, and an upgrade offered to Tenir. Donk burned off of the bomb plant. Luckily for them, still time to recover this. They don't have to panic. We go to 10 seconds on that clock. 5 to spare. Tenir locked in. Missed op shot. Man advantage isn't enough with those low health bars. Bomb planted, no kit. Flamesy instant headshot. That op goes down at a distance. Donk in with his. And as Rob scours the field, this is that double op retake called upon for the retake. Robs is hoping somebody makes a mistake. Somebody steps into his line where they shouldn't. Team Spirit break down the doors on that B-bomb site, and with it come their 12.
Oh, Budapest doesn't like a save. He's walking away from this. 12 rounds from Team Spirit, not the round you'd expect. It's been Vitality to pick up most of these situations when they have lesser weapons. And a little ingenuity here from Team Spirit as they go for that connector play with the op. It's not that it gets anything, but it probably confuses Vitality a touch. It probably feels like you wouldn't have such a heavy investment coming towards the A site in a moment where it's actually a B play when you know it's sort of a half buy or a force down. And this trade is pretty much the most important part. Because after Zywoo misses his first chance, the flash is good, pushes him back. Every other shot's really hard after this. Set up and hoping for Cat to come in first. Never happened. Again, wondering how Shiro can be there unsupported. kind of crazy because getting into playoffs, it was a series of results that you could expect from every team. Now into playoffs, it's the exact opposite.
Oh, stage 3, dude.
Yeah.
It gave us a reminder to why the best are the best. And it felt like Counter-Strike was going to return to its norm. All just a bit of misdirection. Upsets in the quarter and a flat vitality so far in the semis. Spirit gonna lap up this opportunity.
Oh, that's good nade.
Again, this threat into the A site. Sway will have to go back and grab that bomb. If Robs gets this kill and takes over ramp control, this could be massive. Off the reload, look the bomb.
He doesn't see it.
He doesn't know. If only he did.
It's far back.
But the question is, at 40 seconds, look at the radar and tell me who's gonna go recover.
Oh,
it's got to be Tanir. Mezzi's gonna push in front of the flames and over towards connector. Apex holds his line. Trade frag doesn't come back just yet, but it's going to need to be Donk and Tanir to join forces and try to take down this 3-player defense inside A.
It should be impossible. Two best fraggers on the team right now working together under 20 seconds. Surely this A setup is good.
Oh, the timing was great. You caught one player looking the wrong direction. Rops wasn't wide enough to shut that down. And with 10 on the clock, Donk just has nothing to say about this. Vitality with more fight still in the tank.
Heads up from Rops there on the ramp to make that move. Honestly, it looked like Sway just did like 3 things correct in a row to put tons of pressure. He had that first spam to get him to use the Molotov, then he pushed up and spammed him as he was on the smoke through the nade to get some extra damage in, and then once he used all his ammo, he thought at the very minimum, Rops would have been scared of his presence. No, it was the opposite. Rops was imbued with passion. He decided, I'm going to take this into my own hands, and he knew that he was going to get the kill.
Chopper rubbing his eyes as they'll sit here and try to think their...
Nechinchidr, bratan. Bratan, короче, bam berar ekan-ku, qiladi ekan. Kanalga bam berar ekan-ku. Yo, rahmat, zo'r. Ko'rishga. YouTube kanaliga bam beraverar ekan. Agar mana shunaqa anonsini sotib olmasangiz, sertifikat sotib olinmasa. Ko'rmaymiz, kes o'ynaymiz undan. Bilmas edim aka. Ha, men ham bilmasdim. Hozir aytib qolishdi. Buni YouTube streamerlar qilayotganiga qarang. U stream qilish anonsi yo'q ekan. Prosta nima desam bo'ladi, mana shu turnir o'tkazayotganlar bor-ku. O'shalar o'zi ana qilsa bo'lar ekan. Shu o'yinni tugatay, qaytaman bro, davay. Bular o'zlari o'sha stream qilib o'tirganlar. Короче, nima desam bo'ladi, egalik huquqi deganda qilib olib qo'ygan ekan. Uni sotib olib ko'rsa bo'lar ekan. Adush rahmat. Davay, bratan. Joningiz sog' bo'lsin.
Let's roll.
Voy. Studio degan urib Çekin. Adush rahmat.
We must work together.
MK salqarli bir narsalarni. Shuni o'ynaveramiz. Braken top. O'ynalayim. Nima? O'ynay olayim. Короче, bir narsada.
Come on, let's go!
Olman chiqmaganlar. Shift bilan o'tirib kelishini qaranglar kirishani.
This is what we have been working for.
Al bratan. Yaxshi. Biznikilar o'tirmish flashbangda. Botlar, krizalar. Flashbang o'ynaydigan mujiklar. Давай, yana pastdan ketamiz.
Let's go, my brother. Throw in the flashbang. Has been planted. Grenade out. I throw the flashbang. Smoke! Flashbang! It's going to explode.
O'lib ketaman hozir. Chotki. O'zim silah. Da, o'zim silah. Takla bosib o'tiringlar og'alar. Aytmaydi, hech kim aytmaydi bizda maydondan bor deb. Hammasi o'yindan keldi o'zi. What are you doing with your hands? Go to there from short. Go, man, go. Kill those. Olamazdaki giriş bet. Counter terrorist win. Qanaqa kallalar qanaqa kuchlilardi. Hadi rahmat. Yeah. What the heck, man?
Let's go.
Kecha chatda bir ikkita problemalar bo'lganda yuguraver, yine molda yugurgin, tezroq olib ketamiz. Yaxshi.
Activating the bomb. Bomb has been planted.
Chapindan keladi tog'oz. Yirtib o'zini chapindan. It's playing nice, man. Everything, man. What's he doing?
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
3-2'ga yutqazyapmiz loylar. Chunki shunchaki yutqazyapmiz. Yutqazyapmiz hammasi, shunchaki yutqazyapmiz.
This is easy. We kill them and then we go home.
kerak emas dim. O'z dimga arziydigan ish ham qilmayapmiz.
Together we can do this.
Krisa. Hakikaten snake. Hakikaten 100 talik, 150 talik Krisa. Counter-terrorists win. Ya iyi olamiz hozir. 3 ta ekan-ku. İyi olamiz hozir ko'rasizlar.
We must win.
Go to the B, man. Fist shift. Yes. He's coming from tunnel. Come on.
Throw in the flashbang. Flashbang. Counter-terrorists win.
We must win. Qara, hamma B'ga ketsa, bitta mol A'ga ketishi kerak. Go to the B, bro. Go to the B, come on, go. Chiqabilsang ham hech narsa qilmaydi-da, bu botlar bor-ku. Bu qilishlar hech narsa qilmaydi. Turadi, AWP'ni olgan qo'liga turtildi.
Counter-terrorists win.
Don't play with AVP, please, man. We must win. Just kill them.
Now is the time.
Okay, go. From short. He's coming from short. He's coming from short, man. Get him.
Throw in the flashbang.
Why, botlare? My friends, just bots. I'm sorry.
I'm planted.
Layklar bosib o'tiringlar, yutqazayotganmiz sharaflar. O'zi foydasi ham qolmadi. İnternet xotdimi? He's coming, he's coming.
I'm throwing a flashbang. Grenade!
Çıkışım şart edildim oldu. Avpishniklar hujjatga bo'ladi borkim. Oxirgi matchmi? Shu buni yutqazsak bo'ldi, yutqazdikmi? What do you want, man? What do you want? Nima qilish kerak? Qarada. Bunday o'ynaydi, o'rtoqlar bu. Chiqishni ham almashtirmaydi. Qayerlardadir borib, turadi AWP'da kutib. Bo'ldi, bo'lsa AWP'da. Foydasi ham yo'q.
Counter terrorists win.
Bo'ldi, xudoga chiqaramiz.
Let's move out.
Xudoga chiqaramiz uni ham. Muammo yo'q. Qarang, hammasi birga boraman. Shu yerda o'tirib turaydi, qarang.
Are we rushing in? Or are we going sneaky beaky like? Need backup.
FPS çok güçlü beryapti, menimcha. They're going to say, they're going to say. Yo, Master, what's it, G, man? They're going to say.
Terrorists win. Bomb has been planted.
Bitta nima qilolmaymizda ko'ryapsan. Shunday protect ham qilolmaymizda.
Go, go, go.
Pistoletlar o'zdan o'ylanib. They're coming from there. They're coming from. Come on. bunaqa o'sha yerda borligim kelyapti. Bunaqa kela qolmaydi tezroq. Nimaga yugurib ishlashni qilmaydi? Botlar qarang. Snayperskada o'ynalmayapsizlar. Snayperskada. Trabajda sop ketadi. O'yindan keldi.
Terrorists win.
Davay. Shu oxirgi match bo'ldi. Yutsak ham yutqizsak ham ketdi. If you don't to me, move on to the next. We will lose, man. We just don't play.
Watch out. These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using
Just
it.
protect it. What do you need, man? Oh man. O'zingcha sheriklar topgan. Jalbi qilib yuboraman. Farqi yo'q. Ketasan. Menga nima farqi yo'q. Xudo, keyingi o'yinda shular bilan tushib qolmaydi ya.
Bomb has been planted.
Hadi yutqazdik tugasin shu o'yin. Urdi-yu. Foydasi yo'q. Xohlasang auto bo'ldi.
Terrorists win.
Foydasi yo'q. Dizmas bitta bu ko'raylik tomosha bilan streamni o'chiramiz. Ancha o'ynab qo'yibmiz. Your match is ready.
Let's roll.
Voy, вообще bilmaydim. reaksiyonu kurdulayım bu. Krisa orkada oturibdi ekan. Hozir bratan. O'yinga to'laydi. Крисей приемыш. Voy bunu qarada. Şaşırma etkiyor musun? Oturgunca oyunu kurdulayım bu yegine. Kanalga podpiskani bosib qarada bular trenirovka qildiryapti sen bular qarada shakmanovi ayim bor oldimdan chiqib kelgan. Sarıdan geçiş gerek. Reaksiyasını kurdurar. Okum tegmeydi. Okum tegmeydi. Zah şey yo. Makale yaptı.
Оп, ищ по вейпу, по лабораторию.
Salve, frate.
Kazmadı bundan. Ondan kildi. Krisa'da bakıyor. Nechinchi o'yin bo'ldi. Oxirgi kunlarda ham bo'ldi. Давай, братан. Mana. Kanalga подпискani bosib qo'ydingizmi, bratан? Bosmabsiz-ku. Bitta подписка bosib qo'ying, birovimiz onu bosamiz bitta. Diyor Gayratov. Aydini qadab qo'ydim mana. Qabul qildim shekilli, ha? Da, qabul qildim. Keldi, bo'ldi, olib qo'ydim. Yo, bratan, nima gap, tinchmisiz? Nima qo'yamiz?
Prime'ingiz bormi?
Nima bormi?
Prime.
Yo'q, Prime yo'q.
Biz salovatilni qo'yavering.
Kompetitivda, to'g'rimi? Prime deyondek.
Da. O pulli u.
Davay.
Nima gap, loka tuzumisiz?
Rahmat.
Bilan boshlayapsiz.
Boshlagan qancha bo'ldi, qilib o'tiribmiz.
Mana qachon o'tgan kuni ko'rib qoldim-da, o'ynaymiz deganingizga men ham qiziqdim sizga o'ynashga.
Shu
Siz nima endi akam?
Suhrob emasmi?
Yaxshi.
Shu bir kecha stream qilarman. O'zi bugun boshqa o'yin o'ynashimiz kerak. Ketdimi? Meraj bosaveramizmi?
Da boshlaymiz.
O'zi bugun boshqa o'yin o'ynamoqchi edik.
Qanaqa?
Let's roll.
Planda boshqa o'yinlar bor edi, sheriklar hali anaqa qilmadim, internetim ishlamayapti degan uchun bugun ko'chib qo'ya qoldim o'zim.
Da animi nima? Minecraftmi nima edi?
Minecraft emas, Minecraft o'ynayotgandek ekran zapish qilmadim.
Qattiq o'ynayapsizmi?
Nima deysiz?
We must win.
Ular narigi komanda qattiq o'ynar ekan atak.
Ko'ramizda. Peshanada bor edi-ku.
Davay, bagi yuguramiz.
Davay.
Middan short. Middan kere short boraylik bagi.
We must move. Grenade.
O'tib keting, otishma, o'tib keting, yuring.
Berib qo'ydi. Blok normalde bu. Давай, omadda bersin. Yaxshi.
Counter-terrorists win.
Çok iyi bırak.
Birinchi raund.
Shunday.
Streamni nimadan qilyapsiz?
OBS'dan.
We must work together.
Ana mana oldin stream qilardim-da, OBS'imni nastroykasini to'g'irlamayapman. Qana to'g'irladik?
ChatGPT'ni to'g'irlaganmi?
Ana boshqa bo'lmadi.
Bunday bo'lmaydi. Bada
Kuchirma bular.
Bada keldi o'zi. Voy, bana qarang. Spirit yeb qo'ydi, bro. Vo. Yaxshi ish bo'lmabdi.
Oldin ham kelib bo'lmaganmi?
Yo'q-da, oldin kelib bo'lmagan. Qo'ygan bo'lmasdi. O'zi hali bir o'yin bo'lgan yo'q boshlaganimga. Majorni ko'rdingizmi?
Da, ko'rdim.
Bizni Spirit yeb qo'yibdi-ku.
Oxirigacha ko'rmadim aka.
Spirit 19-17 ga yutqazibdi.
Chiqmay turing. Qon bor, qon.
Nima kerak flashbang o'zimiz tutib. Yaxshi. Chotki. Bratan. Yaxshi sport kerak. Juda yaxshi.
Akno bilan shortda bor.
Voy, chapdan ham ketdi. Bu ham ketdi, mashina ham ketdi. Ko'pildan ketdi.
Yutib berayman.
Давай.
Bayga boraylik. Smoke oldim.
Men sharajoga skin chiqardim kecha. Oldim smoke. Ketdik.
Menga berasiz xudoylar. Yo'q. Men bekdan ketdim menga. Smoke.
Pada уже.
Nima qilyapti bu? Orqamizdan keldi. 10 tomonga.
Aga plant qilayotgan ey.
Da.
Where's the enemy, bro? Just take it.
Oting ko'ringiz kirtadi.
Shoshilmasdan. Без paniki. Keldi ular.
Har kuni o'ynaysizmi kezga?
Ora-orada.
Yo'q.
Voyga qilgandim trade linkingizni bersangiz. Ochilgan trade link. Klient qilarmayman shekilli.
Ya save qilavering ya. Otishmang. Kim bo'ldi? Ulgurmaysiz.
Counter terrorists win.
Prosto o'tiring.
Trade link ochilgan, bratan.
Menda ping ko'tarilib ketyapti deb o'shanga o'ynamayapman.
Yo'q, 111.
Da, menda hech naqa. Qayerda yashaysiz?
Chuma.
Time now, my brother.
Qayerda yashaysiz?
Qayerda ishlaysizmi?
Город.
Qayerda ishlaysiz? Oching. Men underdaman. Tepadan keldi. Yaxshi.
Toshkentdami yo Buxoromi qayerda?
Jizzaxdami.
Jizzax.
Ketdik. Siz qayerdasiz, bratan?
Toshkent.
Ketishing. Давай. Toshkentluman. Adashib yuribman ey. Ado.
Нифига себе. Siz Chris o'ynar ekan bular.
Давай plant qilamiz, bo'ldi.
Atak ketagan. Блядь, дура.
Shetda save qilsam bo'lar. Hozir, bratan.
O'lib ketasiz, tek bombam portlasa.
Yo'q, vaqtincha save qilayman, bu chiqib anaqa kiymaslik.
Terrorists win. You'll cry like bandits before you die.
Yutdikmi mana qo'yat.
Magalar meni qo'lim kelishmayapti.
Voy, ham bomba sizga tushmabdi-da. Chatga hozir tashlayman, bratan.
Together we can do this. Flashback.
Don't hurry. Davay bega borib turib ana qiling. To'palan qilinglar beda.
Grenade out. I'm throwing a flashback. Throwing a flashback.
Nima bo'lmaydi? Chiqirma.
Voy, AWP'da o'tir. Вообще yomon ko'ryapman shu AWP'shniklarda borku. Давай.
Nice. Пачка возьми, плын. Джангл.
Ha, bratan, трейдинг tashladim.
Подожди. Отстой.
Counter-terrorists win.
Tradelikdan faqat trade qilsa bo'ladi. Bratan. İştepsin.
Ladi soki ichmay qoldim.
Trade linkdan faqat trade qilsa bo'ladi.
Flashbang.
Bilmadim. Ну, флешка, блядь, дура.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
Flash. Safe o'tib turing.
Flashbang.
O'to'lay o'tib.
Tashlab Nok nima deydi?
Voy. Вообще
Aka bu yoqqa o'lib ketamiz.
Вообще yomon ko'ryapman. Sekund sayin yomon ko'ryapman. Qarang-da, mana hamma o'ziga bitta arujab. Men hozir mana bu keldi. Blижний boyga keldi o'zi. Blижний boyda nima qilish kerak? Ro'pida o'ynash kerak emas. He's coming, man. Gold. AWP'da o'ynaydi endi. Dacha AWP'da o'ynaydi. He's coming from A.
Свои вопросы.
Counter-terrorists win. We will make them regret this day.
Не мешай, блядь.
Throwing a flashbang. Throwing a flashbang.
Подожди, yellow, подожди.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
Блядь, ты понял, иду, долбоёб.
Molotov.
Yaxshi. Let's plant.
Plant, orange, plant. Good
Come
point,
on,
plant.
man.
I'm planting the bomb. Bomb has been planted.
Don't worry. We will win. He's coming. She's coming.
City'ye qarang, City.
She's coming. Chat o'qiyman deb qolib ketibman. Don't hurry. Just wait.
Sandwich, смотри. Грени. Бамбу. Граната, долбай.
Hey, we're going to bot.
Terrorists win.
Jo'natdingizmi biratan yo jo'natmadingizmi? Hazillashib sekin, ha? Давайте B'ga boringlar, hamma B'ga borsin. All of men go to B. Please go. B'ga bor. Normalni to'plang qilinglar. Itachiga nima bor?
Grenade out. Flashbang.
Daddy, go to ZB, please, man. Tikka B'ga borib to'plang qilinglar hozirroq. B'ga borganda plant qilib yuboraman aga sirasi. Yomon. Shift bilan kelyapti haromi. Yaxshi.
Подожди, тайм.
Четкий. Itachi, давайте plant qilish kerak, bratан.
Куда идем, Yellow?
Yaxshi.
Bля, ulgurmay qoldim.
Terrorists win.
Nima bombani sizga bermayaptimman?
Bilmadim.
Guys, I tell you, we kill them all. Smoke. Throwing smoke. I'm throwing a flashbang. Darn. Throwing fire.
Mas sprawa, brat.
Throwing a flashbang.
Abi pishni götür, hushyor bo'ling.
Flashbang.
Gobi patan. Let's plant ada yürün gitti agi.
Smoke.
Тихо. Orqa qarang, mana bu yoqqa qarang.
Yo'q.
Ada bor ekan.
Counter-terrorists win.
Qabul bo'ling. Kimadi-ku, bratан? Qachon kelish kerak-ku? Kelmadi.
This is our fight.
Вообще yomon o'ynayapman bor-ku. 2 ta kill ham bo'ladimi?
Smoke.
Endi kovriksiz anaqa qo'ydim-da. Что qandaydir boshqacha ekan. Bada kutyapti. Bormang, pastga ketik. Tünelden çıktı bitti bizlik. Tepede kütüyapti. Vay, middle'da o'tiribdi. Kilsa qildi bir şey.
Nimaga yutqazamiz? Shuni aytingizki menga.
O'ynalib o'tgan chunki. Oxirgi qismi shu match. Yorib yutib ketamizmi shu yerda? Yo-mayo.
Ezvordi.
Nima flashbang pastga tashlar ekan ha. Bilaman-da qayerdan kelayotgan. Obmen bo'limini qarang. Bratan, obmen bo'limi uchun ham kelish kerak-ku. Yo, ovozini eshitib o'tiribman-da. Ovozini eshitib o'tiribman, shuni kelyapti. Tamomda. Kesa olib qo'yaman.
Let's show them who we are. Remember, this isn't the killing house anymore. This is real life. Grenade out.
Keldi bratan. Abim keldi. Avaraman.
Qaniysiz.
Bo'laman shu.
Akasi keldi. Хорош.
Windowdan qarang.
Boraylik.
Windowdan.
Boraylik.
Давай.
Ol window hech kim yo'q. Yuravering menga.
Давай.
Counter-terrorists win. There's no stopping us.
Ko'tini ayiramiz endi bilan.
Da. Glock uchun rahmat bratan.
Kitishni qo'ying. Bomba yechadigan oling.
Gear up. We are going on a windy walk here.
Turan
Hadi
yemish
yürü,
shaydi.
hadi.
Grenade out.
Bo'ldi, men bo'ldi. Window bormi?
Flashbang.
Keldi, window keldi.
Grenade out.
Under.
Counter-terrorists win.
Şey oldu.
Alright.
Steam yaxshi ishlamayapti. Keldi bratan. Hadi shu rahmat. Joningiz sog' bo'lsin. Glockka kelganda ham. Joningiz sog' bo'lsin bratan, rahmat. Umid qilaman hech qanaqa nuqsonlar bo'lmaydi.
Remove any doubts in your head. It's us or them. Throwing fire. Grenade. Throwing smoke.
Kelyapti.
Throwing flashbang. Grenade out.
Yo-mayo. Ana shuni turibdi bu. Necha uron beradi mana shu? Test lekin.
Let's have at it, mates. Flashbang. Grenade out. Laying down smoke. Deploying flashbang. Flashbang.
Short, daxil short.
Throwing a grenade.
Chiqish kerak. Erkakning.
Throwing
Bilet,
fire.
hamma yoqda turibdi.
Av peshni.
Krisalar keldi.
Yani hozir olov tutilgan ketdik.
Terrorists win.
O'ldirib qo'ydingiz.
O'ldirib.
Ko'rmayapman.
Uni to'g'ri o'ynab chiqarayman. Shortdan sirasi underga tushib olaman mana bu yerdan, videodan. Siz windowdan qarab bering middlega.
Grenade out.
Yo'ryapti gap.
Under qarang, siz under qarang.
Bo'ldi, underdan.
Incendiary out.
Under keldi.
O'ldirdingmi?
Aha.
Arosh.
Deploying flashbang.
Yo'qda o'tirmay ko'rinadi. Oyog'ingiz ko'rinadi. Jungle, na jungle. Shift bilan bor oyog'i. 10 tomon, 10 tomon.
Throwing flashbang.
Yellow, пачка, смотри.
Bu diyor ana televizor atıyordu ki bu.
Bir HP ekan.
Televizorda
AWP возьми. Он mid шел. На mid шел.
televizorda bitta otsa televizor portlab ketyapti bizda.
AWP, направо AWP есть.
Terrorists win.
Turush kerak edi yerda.
Turush qo'y.
Mana o'zini protect qil.
Engine dedi.
Вообще şu streamde yoqqan paytim o'yin вообще
Go, go, go.
ichchi o'radi. Minusga qarab shunaqangi ketadi.
Grenade. Throwing flashbang.
Kaç attım uzur.
Нормально.
Grenade.
Qarang, hamma a'da bizda. Bega birov kishi bo'lgan.
Smoke.
Bomba protect qilyapman.
Kan ediyor.
Bomba yerga tushgan. AWP bilan turibdi. AWP keraksa oling bombani yonida.
Soket olmuş.
Men AWPda o'ynamayman. Bo'lishatda bombani protect qilaylik. Bomba protect qilaylik. Hech qayerga
Bu yoqdan, ben bu yoqdan qarayapman. Bu yoqdan.
Deploying flashbang.
Keldi o'zi menga shift bilan keldi. Siz o'sha yerda turing, o'lsam aytaman kelasiz.
Jungle.
bratanda. Çok shoshilmaydi. Men qo'ldan kelgancha protect qilaman.
Chap tomondan keladi hammasini. Da chap tomondan. Yana bitta keladi, qarab. Qoching, yo'qda qoching. O'ng tomon. Ulgurmadi, xarosh. Ochma.
Yaxshi. Mana shuni yutish kerak, ozroq taktika qil.
Comeback qilishimiz kerak.
Bomba tushsa sразу protect o'tirishimiz kerak ekanmiz. Nima bular bari tushunmaydi. O'g'lar laklarni bosib o'tiringlar, o'g'lar. Comebackni ko'rasizlar hozir.
Let's go, fellas.
Scout, dice, scout. Scout, dice, yellow.
Flashbang. Flashbang. Grenade out.
Kill. Yaptım. Hadi bu arada bir tane kill. Ortadan kildi abi pişnik. Xushyor bo'ling. Siz bir adam emasmisiz? Yo'q. Sizlar adadib chiqib yotib ana shu. O'sha tavuk o'tiribdi.
Oy. Qattam bolalar.
Join ayting. Og'lar laklarni bosib o'tiringlar, og'lar.
Orange Napalm AWPs. Ya ne pik.
Yaxshi, bratdan. Ko'p ish qildingiz. Aytganingizni she'rda sizni tarixga muhrlardik.
Подожди. Сейв, братан, сейв.
Yutqazlik bo'ldi, foydasi yo'q. Beklar bosib o'tiringlar, og'lar. Qanday mana shu arijolarga nakleyka yopishtirsa bo'ladi?
Nakleykangizni bosasiz, ustiga yopishtirish degan bo'ladi. Nakleykangiz bormi sizda?
Bitta bor. Shu qaror.
Qanaqa nakleyka?
Sariq. Oddiy, best. Streamdan boshiroqda qo'ymoqchi bo'ldim rosa.
Boshida men yo'q edimda, yarim log'ida.
Let's go.
Streamdan qilib boshlaganimga 2-3 soat bo'lib qoldi.
Throwing a grenade.
Timetga bitta
Boshida
Throwing flashbang. Flashbang.
protect qilaylik. Voy, krisalar bo'lib turishini. Og'lar kommentariyaga yozinglar, bu narsani zeriktirma o'ynaydi bey.
Mito, pastga mit.
Tamommi shu?
Shu есть.
Bombam protect qilsan.
Блядь, богата не играешь. Блядь, дура.
Go.
Yellow, push, у него АВП. Дай, просто беги. Подожди.
Bombani olib ketdi. Bega ketdi.
1B, 1 go away. Yellow, go away.
Itachi, go to say. Go. He's going to say. Itachi, go. Hech kim yozmaydi. Anada oqibat, manada.
Go A5.
He's
Go
on
away,
Z.
go away,
Come
go
on, come. He's on Z.
Terrorists win. You're right on. You're right on.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Bo'ladi oxirgi o'yinda. Bo'ladi
Oxirgi raundlardan biri.
Da. Yutsak umid qilsak ham ketdi shu bilan.
Yaxshiroq o'ynash kerak.
Watch out. These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using it. Deploying flashbang. Throwing fire.
Buradan yo'rayapti. Xayrot tushdi, yo'rayapti. Adan keldi.
Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. Throwing a grenade.
Нихуя себе. Андер бор.
Shunchaki botlarcha stil bo'lsa ham qo'ldan kelgancha qilamiz endi.
Terrorists win.
Birazdan charchamang. Streamni uzaman endi. Damni o'raganda ertaga qilamiz xudo xolasa. Invertorida. Rahmat. Qarang, bu naklinka yopishtirishni o'rgating. Invertorga kirishim kerakmi?
Invertor kiras. Men nakleyka yo'q ekanda jalab ana o'qib berardim.
Naklinka bor keyin.
Manda yo'q, nakleyka o'shani sizga ana o'qib ko'rsatib noldan o'rgatish osonroq. Nakleyka bo'lsa manda yo'q, nakleyka.
Qarang, ikkita ingliz tilida bor ekan, inspect bor ekan, preview sticker bor ekan. Naklinka ham bosdim, qarang, inspectni bosdim. Naklinkani ko'rsatyapti.
O'ynaymizmi yo men o'zim boshlayveraymi?
Ha, o'z boshlayvering biratan. Şunu ikincisini bosing. Seshanba kuni o'ynaymiz bro. Preview sticker. Hop. Eagle'ga qo'ymoqchiman. Eagle'mi? Hop, mana. Endi-chi. Joylashtirib, galchka bilan okey. Galchka yo'q-da, bratan, galchka qani? Galchka yo'q-ku. Galchka yo'q-ku. This is only a preview. You must own the sticker before it can be played. You must own depth. Qarang. Mana Eagle ha, qarang. Apply sticker turibdi. Ninjas in nima PGMs bor. Mana uni bosdim mana. Farqi yo'qda bo'lgan bo'lsam qo'shib ekan. Mana qo'shdim, qarang, yo'q hech qayerda mana. Ekranda hech qayerda yo'q. This is only a preview. You must own the sticker before it can be played. Yoki skini bor orужие bo'lish kerak. Skini bor orужие qaysi birisiga qo'yamiz? Glockga qo'yaymi? Yo'qda mana. Foydasi bo'lmayapti. Hozir ChatGPTdan so'rab bilamiz. Invertorga kirar ekanmiz. Hop, keyin stickerni tanla, apply sticker. Yo'qda apply sticker tugmasi chiqmayapti-da. Sticker degan yozuv bor. Item nomi boshida sticker deb yozilgan bo'lishi shart. Picture sticker, souvenir sticker juda muhim joy. Sticker nomini oxirigacha o'qi. Agar shunaqa bo'lsa, sticker, souvenir. Yo'q, souvenir ham demaganda. Sticker storage unit ombor ichidagi sticker storage unit ichida bo'lsa, yechim storage unit nomi stickerlarni yaratilgan. storage unit top. Storage unit qaynaydi. Inverterda storage unit. Storage katta quti ko'rinishda bo'ladi deydi. Hozirlashdimi? Yo'q-ku. Soat 11 kechki vaqtingiz qanaqa? O'sha kuni men ham o'ynayman. Biratan qarang. Men ishdan dushanba kuni dam olaman. Dushanba kuni ishga chiqmayman. O'sha paytda dam olishim mumkin. Unaqa o'yinda o'sha paytda kechasi soat 11 da o'ynayman. Qolgan kunlari juda kecha naqib bo'lib ketadi. Trade up, Steam Market, Containers. Agar xohlasangiz ertaga kechga o'ynaylik. Inverterga qurolni tanla. Hop, inverterga kiramiz. Qaysi qurolga yopishtiray? AKga yopishtiraymi? Tutib almashtirib yuboramiz. Qurol ustiga bos. Agar xohlasangiz o'sha payt o'ynaylik. O'g'la, charchamanglar. Sog'lig'ingiz joyida bo'lsin. Yaxshi dam olinglar. Ko'rishguncha.